friends, welcome back to Carrie's Culinary Crafts. And if you're new, welcome. Here on Carrie's Culinary Crafts, we talk all things food. And today I am continuing on. If you can see, I'm still in my mom's kitchen. So I'm continuing this week 2 video of meals in my mom's kitchen while she heals. If you haven't seen that video, you can take a look at last week's video where I explained my mom had a fall and she broke her shoulder, and she's bruised the whole way down to her hip, so she can't walk and things like that. So I am still over there, and today I am getting started on dinner. My husband and son come over here for dinner. So I am making a whole baked chicken today, and then I'm also making a shrimp basil pasta. My son doesn't care for shrimp, but I want to make sure he has some protein, so he will eat the pasta, he just won't eat the shrimp. So I'm making this whole chicken, and then I will have leftover chicken to do whatever with. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, I have a whole chicken here, and I'm going to get the oven preheated. I want that at, I'm going to start it at 375. And then I'm going to, I have my garlic herb butter here that I am going to put underneath the skin, around the legs and inside. And then I have salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some paprika, along with my Italian seasoning blend. So I will sprinkle that all over, and then we will get this in the oven and start baking. We're just going to cook it until the internal temperature gets to at least 165. It takes at least an hour. I found out that the good spot is about an hour and 15 minutes, but we'll start checking it at an hour to see where it is. Okay, so I am going to get started on doing this butter. I'm going to chop some up. I'm going to have to melt some of it because it's kind of still frozen. So I'll melt some of it, and then we'll get it underneath the skin and everywhere all over this chicken. Okay, so I do have this in a greased pan here, and we have it all buttered all over. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my seasonings on. We've got salt, pepper. Garlic powder. And paprika. And finally, my homegrown Italian blend. All right. And this is going to go into 375 oven, like I said. I'm going to check it at an hour, and most likely it won't be done. It's going to need another 15 minutes. So at that time, I will check it to see where it's at, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and test one of these noodles because I don't want them to be completely cooked. I want them al dente because they're going to cook again with the sauce and the shrimp. Okay, that's perfect. About 7 minutes maybe. Remember to save some of the pasta. And to start my sauce, I'm going to put a big hunk of my garlic herb butter. And this is the basil pesto that I preserved last fall. And then I keep it in the freezer. Oh, it smells wonderful. And this is your traditional basil pesto that has the pine nuts and so forth in it, the olive oil. Go ahead and put the pasta in. I have the shrimp here. This shrimp that was in my freezer was already cooked shrimp, so that saved me an extra step, which is kind of nice. So I'm just going to have to dump this in to heat it up. Some of this pasta water. of frozen spinach. I just had a little bit left. I'm going to go ahead and throw in here as well. Another big piece of my garlic herb butter. Okay. And I'm going to let that sit there. The burner is off, so I'm going to bring it back up to heat whenever it's time to actually have dinner and the chicken is done. And then I will bring it back up to heat and add in the shrimp. And I will bring you back. a little bit more salt. Pepper. I need my son in here to do all this for me. And I just added a bunch of freshly grated Asiago cheese. Simple frozen pizzas is what's for dinner today. And here is our frozen pizzas.